Making vaseline in my comfort zone is one of the best things that happened to me in 2025. Please, today people should know my voice. I am having catarrh, a serious one, and I have to do this video. Here are the things I used in making my vaseline. This vaseline is a game changer. You all need to try it. And here, as I said earlier, are those of the things that I used in making my vaseline. So the first thing I did, I heated my shea butter. Yes, this is shea butter. I heated it on a low heat. Just check it. Very, very low. Don't put it on a high heat because it will burn. So here, as you can see, the shea butter had melted already. You have to melt it to this stage. So the next thing I did, I heated my pot on fire and added my paraffin oil. Just take note, paraffin oil. I added it, and all this you do it on a low heat. I added my paraffin oil. Take note, this is paraffin oil. I allow it to melt totally. So after it melted, I noticed something that is inside and I have to remove it. Is a dirt that is inside. I allow it to melt completely. That's the paraffin oil. So the second thing I did, into this pan I added my petroleum jelly. Just take note that after that shea butter, I kept it aside so that it will be clean off. I added my petroleum jelly into the melted paraffin. All these on a low heat, on a very, very low heat. And here then you allow it to melt completely. As you can see, it has started melting on a low heat. And here, remaining small, I waited patiently for it to melt. Don't be in a rush if you want to achieve a good vaseline. And here, when it melted, I now had to introduce my shea butter, my melted shea butter. The shea butter that I melted, I allow it to cool off a little. You cannot just pour in everything at once. You have to be pouring it like a little by little and mix. Yeah. And you will notice that the under part of the melted shea butter had some dirt, so you won't just pour in with the dirt. You have to just set it aside. You just have to discard it. At this point, as you are melting, you will notice that it has started thickening already, like small. It will be thickening, small, and you have to mix thoroughly. Like just mix. Just be mixing it on a low heat. I am laying on emphasis on this low heat because if you put it on a high heat, you will not achieve what you wanted to achieve. And here I'm melting. Rather not melting. I'm just okay. Here, the next thing I did, I added my wax. This is wax. Yeah, I added my wax into my pots and I mix. You have to mix it thoroughly on a low heat. Everything on a low heat. Good. So at this point I was like, this vaseline should just help me out. So this vaseline should just come out so perfect because I can't just wait for the outcome of this vaseline. I was like, God help me, oh. God help me, oh. And then I have faith and said, my hands are blessed. I know, definitely. So I off my gas at this point and I added my glycerin and perfume. This nylon that you are seeing combined here is my glycerin and my perfume. After I off my gas, I added it and I mixed everything to combine. At this stage, you will be like, this vaseline is not so thick. Will it be thick? Why is it watery like this? Don't panic. Don't shake. It will come out so very, very nice as far as you follow this process. So here are my, what will I say, that I'm going to use to store in my vaseline. My rubbers that I want to use to store in my vaseline. I poured in everything, and still at this stage, as you're pouring it, you have to be very, very careful in pouring it, because you still notice that there are dirt under the pot. Yeah, after pouring it, I now brought little containers again to just pour in the rest. This vaseline is just easy to make. As far as you follow this process, it will come out so very nice. The outcome of this vaseline will shock you. Here, can you see the dirt I was talking about? So you don't need them. You have to what? You have to discard them. You have to just throw them away. And after that, I transferred the vaseline that I put into the container. You have to get a bowl, put in water, then you will drop your vaseline into the water to cool off a little. Yeah, it's still cool enough, because at this point it's very, very hot. You cannot just take it like this and transfer it to your what? To your freezer. Because after these processes, you are going to transfer your vaseline into the what? Into the freezer. And guess what? Parara! Just check my vaseline. My hands are blessed. Just check my vaseline. With the help of my elder sister, she taught me how to do this, and all credit goes to her. She helped me. She taught me how to make this vaseline free. I did not pay, because what are elder sisters for? Just check my vaseline. It come out very, very nice. And if you want to do this vaseline, you can choose the perfume of your choice. You can choose any perfume that you want to use, and just check this vaseline. It's so good, it's so smooth. You can just apply a little and it will catch up with your body. Just check. This vaseline is super amazing, and you get to do it at your own comfort zone. If you have a large family, you don't need to break your bank before you do this, and with your chicken money, you can make this vaseline that it will last you longer. Just check. Just watch this video. You will know how to make the best vaseline ever. And you can get all these items where they sell liquid soap stuff at the market. Bye.